Okay. But one thing that I learned in the mission is that you should always take the advice of members with a grain of salt. At one point, I was on exchanges with another missionary, and we stopped by the house of some less active members, and they weren't super receptive. But at the end of the visit, we asked if any of their neighbors might be interested in learning about the gospel, and we saw some of their neighbors coming into their house right at that time, and we asked about them. They're like, "Oh no, they're terrible people. They wouldn't be interested." And we're just like, "No, they're not." And so we left the members and went to that house and started teaching that family, and just had a really great experience teaching that family. It was a family that had a lot of trials, a lot of hardship, and they didn't end up being baptized while I was there. They got close a couple of times, and there were a lot of really special experiences with that family. But I guess there are people who are ready to hear the gospel despite what members might say. And I guess one thing that it brought to mind is when the Book of Mormon talks about the sons of Mosiah wanting to go preach to the Lamanites, and the Nephites mocking them and being like, "Well, how are you going to teach them that they're not going to accept the gospel?" So I guess a good thing to know is to not always take members' word for it when they say that someone's not going to accept the gospel.